Welcome back. Ready for the start of additional action here. The Pacific Office Automation Holiday Classic at Franklin High School. We are in the semifinals of the Platinum Bracket, and we've got a great game set up for you coming up now. It is South Medford and Benson. South Medford advanced yesterday with a big win over Jesuit. Benson advanced on a bye because Garfield couldn't make it to the tournament, so this will be the first game for Benson. I'm Dave Hall, along with, well, you're going to get a treat today because Eric Knox is with us, and he coached Benson last year.
Not too far in the distant past.
The winner of this game is going to get the winner of the Bishop O'Dowd Tualatin game. That's going to be a great matchup. That'll come right after this game.
Today's game features the South Medford Panthers and the Benson Astros. Let's take a look at the starting lineups first for the Panthers of South Medford.
All right, starting lineup for South Medford. Number 5, Sarah Schmerbach. Number 2, Maddie Warburg. Number 12, Dylan Howell. Number 15, Mayan Akpan. And number 0, Elise Richardson. Going to be a little hard to read the numbers for South Medford. We had that trouble yesterday. Akpan had 29 points and 15 rebounds yesterday. Here's your Benson Techman. Astros, I'm sorry, the Astros. Number 1, Gilda Beasley. Number 21, Kaylin Johnson. Number 23, London Dighton. Number 32, Jayla Lackey. And number 45, Samara Massey. So the starters again for Benson: Beasley, Johnson, Dighton, Lackey, and Massey. We'll get this underway. Benson's first game. They drew a bye yesterday because of Garfield not being here.
This is a rematch from the state championship game last year, or this past spring. Should be a fun game to watch.
And South Medford, the Panthers beat Jesuit yesterday, 65-48. I mentioned Akpan, 25 points and 15 boards. Astros down low. In the corner, now they get it down low. Back out on top, the shot from the top of the key for 3, doesn't go. Tipped around inside, rebound, Benson.
You know, that was actually a pretty good possession. What you have in Benson is a hybrid of a lot of young players, new faces with some old heads like Samara Massey, Talia McKelvey, and Jaden Young. So I think you're going to see a little bit of both. You'll see some experience at times, and you'll see a lot of inexperience at times, actually with a brand new coach, Precious Alex. But it's hard when you're playing against a team like South Medford that has a coach who actually just won the NFHS Coach of the Year, which is a prestigious national award. Tom Cole, who's won 4 state titles, 12 undefeated Southwest Conference championships, 18 seasons as the head coach of the Lady Panthers with a record of 377 wins and 99 losses. That's a lot of experience.
Right away, the Panthers went to Akpan down low. She was fouled. She hit one of the 2. Panthers lead 1-0. Off the glass, doesn't go. Tipped around inside by
Boy,
Akpan.
I tell you what, that Akpan, she gets on that board. If you don't box her out, she'll get a quick 20 rebounds on you like it's nothing.
Panthers inbound the ball, stolen away. Benson, and loses the ball out of bounds. Made a cut on the dribble and lost the ball, and it bounced out of bounds.
That's what you can't do. If you want a shred of a chance to stay in the game with a team like South Medford, you've got to take care of that ball.
Lob underneath Akpan. She gets it back out. Top of the key for three. That doesn't go. Rebound, Benson. Pressure. Managed to get the ball down court. Beasley, the point guard. Inside. And a whistle, a foul, I believe, on Akpan. It is.
You know, the one thing I know about South Medford, they do not beat themselves. You're going to have to beat them, playing them straight up. Kid that I really like for Benson is number 32. Pay attention to her. Her name is Jayla Lackey, one of the up-and-coming stars in the state of Oregon. She's just a freshman. Keep your eye on her.
Lackey in the starting lineup. Down low, the shot doesn't go. Pull-up jumper. Off the glass, down low, rebound, put back, that doesn't go. That was Massey with the shot. South Medford. We're a couple of minutes into this game and we've got 1 point on the board.
Hey, one thing, you know, when you talk about the play of styles or the matchup of styles, actually they play identical styles. They get up and down, they trap, they press, they play in each other's, they get up in each other's space, and they try and force turnovers like that.
1-0 our score. South Medford leads. We're just underway, 5:51 left to go in the first. Winner of this moves on to the Diamond Bracket Final, or Platinum Bracket Final. Way outside the shot, doesn't go. Rebound. Benson stolen away.
That's what South Medford does. When you get a rebound, you got to expect they're going to send two people at you to try and force you into something.
Beasley. Kyoko Beasley, the point guard.
We're going to have to see a lot of Samira Massey and Jayla Lackey, two of the best players on, if not the best players on this team. Samira Massey has a lot of experience, so they're going to need her to step up big today.
Eric was just talking about Lackey, and she gets a bucket. Astros on top, 2-1. Drive down the lane, a whistle and a foul. The foul's going to be on London Dighton.
Astros foul number 23, London Dighton. First personal, second team foul. Sarah Schmerbach at the line.
Sarah Schmerbach is one of the most unsung heroes of high school basketball at South Medford, but one of the most underrated players in the state, I believe. She's just consistent. She attacks off the dribble. She gets where she wants to go, and she just creates a lot of havoc on both ends of the floor.
Missed the second shot. 2-2 is our score. These teams met in the finals last year for the state championship, and South Medford won. Eric is familiar with both these teams. Down the lane, the shot up and in by Massey.
That's
Akpan way out on top.
Well, I tell you what, Benson sure defending like they're not afraid.
There's a lot of good teams in this tournament. These are two of the best.
Benson getting after it, standing up to the bully. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. But again, South Medford sometimes they start slow. They're a slow burn sometimes, but they can run off 10, 15 quick points, and you be down very quick if you're not locked in this whole game.
Oh, tried to get the ball underneath to Lackey, overthrew. And South Medford will have the ball. Benson leads 4-2. South Medford yet to hit a field goal. Breakaway, here comes Massey, underneath, up and in.
I tell you what, Samira Massey has played in a lot of these big games. She's by far their best player. She switched positions from the post to now playing the point for them, and it's great to see her lead this group.
That ball goes up, hits the top of the backboard, and that's a turnover. Benson will have the ball. They have the lead, 6-2. Eric, what was the score in the championship game last year? Do you remember? Do you remember what the score was in the championship game?
Oh man, we lost by 10. I think it was 38-28.
Ah.
It was a poor performance by my Benson Texans, now Benson Astros. But again, Tom Cole, a really good friend of mine. I've coached against him a ton in high school. He's one of the legendary coaches in the state. His record, pedigree in terms of the coach goes without saying. We had a lot of battles. Like I said, in terms of styles, we played pretty identical styles. We got up in your face, we pressed, we made it uncomfortable, and that's exactly what Tom and South Medford are known to do. Question is, can Benson's freshmen, speaking of freshmen, that's what you can't do.
Schmierbach with the bucket. She's got 3 in the game, 6-4. And dribbled into double team. Turnover. South Medford with the ball from the side, down the baseline, lays it up, no, short.
You gotta take care of this ball. This is what South Medford is notorious for. They will put pressure, they will fight until you settle them down and make them defend.
South Medford inbound the ball. So far, Benson doing a good job of keeping Akpan away from the bucket. 25 points, 15 rebounds yesterday. I'm sorry, 29 points. Benson stepped out of bounds. Benson fans sitting right in front of us. They're very vocal.
Oh, you know, they're very spirited.
And I believe they will return the call, and it'll be Benson ball inbound. Over the timeline. Lobbed inside, down low. This is Massey. This is off. Beasley has the ball stripped away. A breakaway. Up and in.
That's what South Medford does. They pressure. They make you indecisive. They put a lot of pressure, make you think a lot. They even in their half court put pressure on you.
2 minutes to go in the first quarter, 6-6 our score. Pull-up jumper, no, blocked. Benson with the ball, and the ball rolls out of bounds. Eric, it looks to me like both teams are very tight.
Very tight, very sloppy. Again, you see the youthfulness of Benson. Coco, number 1, she's a freshman. Kimora Phillips, that just went out the game, number 11, freshman. Jada, Jayla Lackey, freshman, number 32. So you're gonna have to live with some of these freshman mistakes.
Inside Akpan, air ball. Rebound South Medford. Spin move, puts it up in the end.
Schmierbach, man, I love her.
She's got 5 of the 8 points for Medford.
Might be the best wing guard in the state, I'd say.
Akban off the glass, doesn't go too hard.
Got to box out.
And right now Medford's getting drives right down the middle. Travel, Akban travel.
Yep, she slid that foot.
8-6, South Medford leads. 1 minute to go here in the quarter.
What South Medford does, they just beat you up until you quit. You cannot quit. You cannot quit to have any kind of success against them. They just are relentless.
Another steal, South Medford. Outside for 3. That's going to bounce on the top of the basketball standard. They didn't call that out. 6 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the baseline drive, block.
Great block by Jade Young. I tell you that, Jade Young is a sophomore. I'm sorry, she's a junior. When she comes and decides to play, she really turns this program into something special.
Jaden Young with the block. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 20 seconds on the game clock. And a three-pointer. 11-6, South Medford. South Medford's run off 9 straight points. Oh, in and out on the shot.
Great
There's
look by
the horn.
Young.
Our score at the end of 1. It is South Medford 11, Benson 6. Eric?
You know, it started off pretty slow, very sloppy, and then South Medford showed up. And they became who they've always been, a state contending team. And they showed their valor, they showed their experience, and frankly, Benson showed their inexperience. Benson put up a good fight the first half of the first quarter, but again, you're gonna have to take care of the ball to have any success against South Medford.
11-6 our score. Again, this is one of the semifinals in the championship bracket of the platinum bracket. And the winner of this game will get the winner of the O'Dowd-Tualatin game. Eric, what does the Astros need to do different?
Take care of the ball, slow down, manage their pressure. You got to take care of the ball and give yourself a chance on the other end of the floor.
6 points for Benson, 4 for Massey, 2 for Lackey. That's it. South Medford on the drive, inside, puts up the shot, doesn't go. Schmierbach missed that one. You're right. Benson's got to take care of the ball.
You got to take care of the ball and take good shots.
There's a
there
shot.
Great shot by Kellen. Kellen Johnson is a kid that I like. I've always loved. She can shoot that ball. When she gets her feet shut, she's one of the better shooters in the city.
Cut the lead to 2, 11-9. Akpan. Well, they're doing a good job of defending on her. Lackey on her right now. Lobbed inside. She gets free down low. And
that's what
Akpan
does. She seals you, gets good position, and gets a bucket.
On the baseline, block.
Great block.
Quickly ahead. 13-9. Layup inside.
Not only do you have to take care of the ball, you got to get back or they will turn this into a layup drill.
Lob inside, down low, puts up the shot, doesn't go, but foul. Lackey gonna go to the line.
Second personal, first team foul. Jalen Lackey at the line.
Lackey at the line. First shot, that's, oh, rolled around the rim and dropped through.
Nice.
Dylan Howell checks in for the Panthers.
Dylan Howell checks in for the Panthers.
This is a critical minute, Dave, for Benson.
Rebound,
There we
the
go.
putback. Kellen Johnson with the bucket. She has 5 in the game. The lead is 3, 15-12.
But South Medford, they just keep going. Side to side, cuts, back cuts, attacking the basket. That's what they do. They play unfettered.
Rebound, Benson, high dribble. Referee said that was touch. The shot up and in, Lackey. Lackey with 5, the lead is 3.
Hey, freshman to freshman. Coco Beasley to Jayla Lackey, that was beautiful. But again, you can't, if you're Benson and you're defending South Medford on the half court, South Medford is just comfortable in their offense. They're getting to their spots offensively. You're gonna have to push them out to have a chance.
Massey checks back in, replacing Jaden Young. Underneath, waits, defender goes by, puts it up and in.
Jordan Barlow, another really great guard.
Barlow with the bucket, the lead is 5, 19-14. Again, Benson, you got to take care of the ball.
That's what South Medford does, man. They just put so much pressure, make you be very indecisive.
Shot from the outside, rebound Benson. Kendra Phillips on the rebound. Foul is on South Medford. That's their second team foul. Benson with 1 team foul. 5:09 left to go in the first half, 19-14. Benson needs a bucket here. Massey out high, starts down the lane, and foul, a blocking foul on Akban. That looked to me like it could go either way.
Oh, man. Thank God there's no replay. But again, I do appreciate Benson. One thing that they're doing fairly decent, they're attacking. You can't sit around and be a sitting duck or you're going to turn that ball over.
Benson. Back to Massey in the corner for 3. No, short, tipped around, goes out of bounds off of South Medford. 4:37 left to go in the first half, 19-14. 5-point lead for Benson. They led by 5 at the end of 1, 11-6. Ball goes out, it'll be South Medford ball.
Boy,
Down
nice
the
pick and
lane.
roll.
Akban a charge.
I think, is that 2 fouls on Akban?
That is. And she knew it. She put the ball on the deck, looked up, and she ran over a Benson player.
I will say, man, the one thing I will say about South Medford, to me, Dave, the most underappreciated program in the state of Oregon, probably because they're so south in Oregon,
Right.
that you just don't get to see them enough. Well, when you see them in person, like in tournaments like this, you just see how disciplined, how fundamental, how they don't beat themselves, and you understand why they won so many state championships.
Outside, a long shot, doesn't go. Long rebound. South Medford quickly ahead underneath.
You got to get back. This is what South Medford does. They put pressure, you miss, or you turn it over, they'll turn it into a layup drill.
That was the old Bill Shonley, bingo, bango, bongo. 3 passes underneath the bucket, layup. The lead goes to 7, 21-14.
Panthers foul number 11, Joe for personal. 15 foul. The Astros are in the bonus. He'll go Beasley at the line, shooting 2.
Beasley at the line, first shot, got it.
And for the Panthers, number 24, Peyton Anderson.
Peyton Anderson checks in for South Medford. Second shot on the way, back iron, long rebound.
Look at how they just cut. They don't look. They're always cutting, looking for opportunities.
You know, Eric, it looks to me like Benson's not getting back on defense. All those long passes.
No, you got to have all 5 running when you miss the ball, when you miss the shot, or you turn the ball over.
A bucket, a three-pointer.
That's what Kellen Johnson does. Like I said, one of the best three-point shooters in the city.
She's got 8 in the game. The lead is 3.
They're going to need a lot of that.
Stepped out of bounds on the drive. Turnover, Benson ball. Full court pressure. Benson got to beat the press. Stolen away. Here come the Panthers on the drive.
That's what Schmierbach does. Boy, she's got a sense for the ball. She leads this group. She's one of those kids, when you're struggling, she'll figure out how to make a play. But again, here's Jayla Lackey, another super freshman, running the floor, getting the bucket.
Lackey on the pass from Massey. Down the lane, put it up and in. Not gonna go, rebound. Benson, chance to cut this lead. 23-20, 2:14 left to go. Another three-pointer. No, tipped around, rebound South Medford.
And who gets the rebound? Schmierbach.
And Massey fouled her.
You know, Schmierbach does it all. She runs the break, she gets the rebound, she makes the extra play, she hits the 3, she fills the lane. Anything that you need from South Medford, you look no further than Schmierbach.
For 3, no. Rebound inside, Massey. Quickly drives the length of the court, puts it up and in. Massey drove the length of the court, put that ball up and in.
Boy, there we go. That's what we need.
The lead is
they need a Massey sighting.
The lead is 23-22. Tipped around inside. The shot, yes. Dylan Howell with the bucket for South Medford, 25-22.
That's what they do. You got to get it past that first perimeter of their defense. That first line, you can't get it past the first line of their defense. You're either going to get a 10-second count or they're going to get a steal for a layup.
Benson coach is liberally substituting, trying to keep fresh troops in there all the time. 4-point lead again. It was one. 26-22, 107 left to go in the half. Second shot on the way. Rebound, Benson quickly ahead. Inside. Fouled. Phillips was fouled on the drive to the bucket.
Great to see Kellen Johnson with her head up, recognizing somebody was open down the floor for a layup.
Got the first free throw, Phillips' first point in the game. Lackey is the leading scorer for Benson with 7. Massey has 6. 26-23. Oh, the basket is tangled up. There we go. Referee shows us he can make 1 out of 2 layups.
Can you do that, Dave?
Yes.
You think you can get out there and make that shot?
Yes, I can. It's going to take me 10 shots.
Were you decent in high school as a basketball player?
I once had the record for the most points scored in a game for our school.
What high school?
It was a high school in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
It lasted 2 days till somebody broke the record.
Hey, I was a real estate developer. I owned a couple properties in Dayton, Ohio.
Really?
I don't know if you know that. Yeah.
I grew up there.
Okay.
Benson with the ball, down 3. We're at 45 seconds from the corner, short. Off the glass, rebound. Benson on the run, underneath. Tried to get it to Lackey, stolen away. Medford comes right back. Benson did a good job of sealing off the inside that time.
When in doubt, who do you go to?
Schmierbach.
Schmierbach. That kid is special. This is a crucial 6 seconds here.
Up and in. There's the horn. That's the end of the
Almost
first half.
a 4 or 5 point swing in a matter of 15 seconds. You can't let that happen and have a shot against South Medford.
All right, our score here at halftime, it is South Medford 30, Benson 23. 19 points in the second quarter for South Medford, 17 for Benson. South Medford led 11-6 at the end of 1. Now they lead by 7, 30-23.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
You know, Benson, they looked okay. You know, like they fought. And it could have easily been a 23-25 game going into half. But again, it's a battle of experience versus inexperience. Upperclassmen versus underclassmen. And that's where South Medford, man, they won state titles. They win their league every year. They've got a legendary coach. You cannot make mistakes, and that's what happened. Every time it seemed like Benson was getting ready to strike, South Medford showed their mettle.
All right, let me give you the individual scoring in the game for each team, and we'll start with Benson. Beasley with 1, Kayla Johnson with 8, Jayla Lackey with 7, Samara Matthew with 6, and Kamara Phillips with 1. For South Medford, Schmierbach 13, 3 for Dylan Howell. Ackman has only 3 and only has 2 rebounds. 9 for Jordan Barlow and 2 for Elise Richardson. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to take a timeout. And we'll take a break here. We'll come back with about 2 minutes to go, and Eric's going to recap the stats for you. So we'll take that break and come back. Our score at halftime, it is South Medford 30, Benson 23. Halftime here at Franklin High School. Our score at halftime: South Medford 30, Benson 23. Eric, you've looked over the stats from the first half. What do you see?
You know, I will say Benson only had what? Well, they had a lot, 19 turnovers.
19 turnovers.
19 turnovers to South Medford's 9. They're lucky that this is only a 7-point game.
You can't give a good team 10 more possessions.
No. You shouldn't have more than 10 in the whole game. But again, a lot of costly turnovers, a lot of inexperience. I always tell people, look, you can speed up like skill work, conditioning, stuff like that. But the one thing you can't speed up when you got a lot of freshmen is experience.
Right. Good
The
call.
only way you get experience is going through it, playing against teams like that, like South Medford. And so, you know, the fact that they're only down 7, that's a win for Benson. Now, can they hold up, get the turnovers down, keep the game in striking distance, and see what happens coming down the end?
They need to make a run while Akpan is struggling. 2 points, 1 rebound.
That's beautiful to keep her off the board. Only 1 rebound.
All right, we're underway. Second half action. 30-23. South Medford with the ball. Akban inside wants to get a shot up, block. Lackey blocked it. Rebound, put back, up and in.
I tell you, South Medford, they just keep coming and coming. You can block their shot, they can make a mistake. They just turn the page and keep it coming. But again, talk about keeping it coming. Kellen Johnson with another 3. What's that, her 3rd 3?
She's got 11 in the game, 3 threes.
Nice.
So far, keeping Benson in this game. From the side, down the baseline. Inside, underneath, Akban, blocked away. Retains possession, the shot.
That was a nice defensive possession.
And a quick shot, came down, quick shot. Didn't go, front iron. South Medford with the rebound. We're in the third quarter, 6:22 left to go in the quarter, 32-26. You know, Johnson has 11, Lackey has 7, and Massey has 6. That's pretty much it for Benson.
They got to get a few more buckets from someone else. Because South Medford, look, they're just not going to stop doing what they do. Even when they struggle, they're just going to snap right back into what they do and make you beat them. That's the carry.
That did carry the ball, no call.
You can't get pinned with Akpan that low.
Akban missed another. Boy, Lackey is doing a great job defending on Akban.
But that's what South Medford does, man. They know when to cut. You can't sleep defensively. You got to always expect cuts.
Massey dishes off underneath to Lackey. Lackey on the floor, tied up. Ball still loose. Picked up by Massey and goes out of bounds off of Massey. 4 players were down on the court batting the ball around. Massey got her hands on it, but when it went off her hands, it went out of bounds.
South Medford, I mean, they're just going to get on the floor. They're going to go after every 50-50 ball. You can't, like I said, it's the same drum I've been beating. You got to take care of the ball if you want a chance against them.
The lead is 8. From way out top of the key, doesn't go, tipped around inside, own rebound, back to Akban, up and in. South Medford wants to take a timeout. Timeout on the court. 5:12 left to go in the third. South Medford 36, Benson 26.
Again, it boils down to right now South Medford is getting every 50-50 ball. They're getting the offensive rebounds. They're beating them off the cuts. Again, you can't just, defense is not just guarding your man. You got to stay connected as a group. And they've been getting beat because the weak side has been asleep. Once they get past the first defender, there's nobody there to help, and they're getting layup after layup. Or driving kick after driving kick.
This is a platinum bracket semifinal. We'll have one after this, another platinum bracket semifinal. Bishop O'Dowd and Tualatin, and then we'll have the 2 diamond division semifinals. One of those is Faith Family from Texas versus Willamette, and then the final game tonight, Clackamas against AC Davis.
Who do we have next? Tualatin?
Tualatin and Bishop O'Dowd.
That'll be a really good game.
Second personal, first team foul.
South Medford double teaming the ball. Massey down the lane, lays it up
They
in
needed
the
that basket, and they needed it from their leader, Marmar Massey. He's got to do a lot of that right now. Attacking him off the dribble. Watch how much South Medford drives, they kick, they slash.
Tipped around inside, Akban hits the deck. Ball still loose. Again,
Blue foul.
4 players down on the court.
Schmierbuck with the foul.
Number 5, Sarah Schmierbuck, third personal, second.
That's Schmierbuck's 3rd personal foul.
Is that her third? They can't afford to lose Schmierbuck. She is the driver. She has the keys to the Maserati. Like, she's crucial to what they do.
The lead is 8, 36-28. Benson needs a bucket. Massey helping with a little custodial work. The court's wet right in front of her, and she told the referee, I think they're going to try to get that fixed up. Apparently they did.
This is what Benson has to do. They can't wait for the traps to come and then try and pass through them. They've got to get it to the open man quick.
Down low, Lackey spin move, puts it up. Tipped around inside, Lackey gets it back. From the side, Massey's gonna go down the baseline, sealed off. Way outside for 3, short front iron. And that goes out of bounds and goes off of
All right,
South
Benson.
Medford.
Benson showing some fight. Now they're getting the 50-50 balls. I'm telling you, if you get 50-50 balls, control the boards, you're always going to be in the game.
South Medford underneath to Akban. She falls down. Gonna be a foul, I think, on Lackey.
That's what South Medford does. Like when they get a rebound, they're looking for a quick score, right? Running their offense is their last option, not their first. And you got to understand that.
Down the lane, doesn't go, rebound, put back.
Again, you got to get Akban off the board. You got to locate her always.
Lob underneath. Reverse layup, missed the bucket. The lead is 10, 38-28. That ball drops in.
Again, like I said, running their offense is their last option, not their first. You got to locate people as soon as you miss and turn the ball over because they're coming, trying to get a quick bucket.
40-28. 2:43 left to go here in the third. Underneath, Lackey off the glass, misses, gets a rebound, the putback. Lackey puts it up and in. 40-30. Oh, nice. Got your hand up in the lane, knocked it away. Benson with the ball.
Nice steal by Coco Beasley.
Beasley. Down the lane, shovel shot, yes. Massey with a bucket.
That's what they need. This is Massey time. Get him back in this game. Marmar's got to keep driving and attacking.
Missed shot, rebound. Benson down by 8. Tried to force the ball in the lane on a cutting. Johnson. Ball went out of bounds. Benson will inbound. Trail by 8, 1:48 left to go in the third. Beasley, that angle, missed it, ball loose, picked up by South Medford. In the corner for 3, no.
You got to
Air
box
ball.
out. They're going to crash the board. Like I said, they are relentless. They just keep coming and coming and coming. Great move by Coach. Nice step right around Akbar.
Beasley's first basket of the game, 42-34. Massey checks out. Jordan checks in. South Medford inbound the ball, 1:08 left in the third, 8-point lead. Down the lane, short, ball loose on the floor, and Panthers want to take a timeout.
All right, so we've been here, Dave, before. There's 1 minute left in the quarter. This is an important moment for Benson. South Medford can score in bunches.
Well,
Benson's gonna have to take care of the ball.
That's what happened at the end of the half. South Medford went on a run in the last 2 minutes.
And they can do that. Like, they can score in bunches. That's the kind of group they are. You think you're in the game, and then it's like, whoops. They'll run off a quick 6, 7, 8 points on you.
The game after this will be the O'Dowd-Tualatin game. Tualatin has a player that Eric really likes.
Lovely Bess. Boy, I do love Lovely Bess. She is special.
And a freshman.
And a freshman.
That's the other platinum bracket semifinal, and then we'll have the last 2 games tonight will be the diamond bracket semifinals. One of those games will have Clackamas, the other game will have Faith, Texas.
Do you like Lovely Bess?
Yes,
Okay.
I especially like she's a freshman.
I know, man. We got 3 more years.
South Medford will inbound under the basket.
This is going to Akbar. This is going to Akbar some way, somehow.
And it does. Akban hits the deck, tripped.
But this is going to Akbar.
And she wants the ball. She got her hand out.
You see
They
what
go
I'm
to
saying?
her.
They're trying to jam it into her.
She's frustrated. They got the ball to her and it went off her hand out of bounds.
Seen them too many times. Helen Johnson with another big three. Okay, Benson's within 5.
You know, and Johnson has 4 threes. Way outside doesn't go. The lead is 5. Need a stop and another bucket. Akpan. And knocked away. Benson has it. Benson ball, 9 seconds on the clock. Down by 5.
David, looks like Benson's trying to close them out in the third the way they got closed out at the end of the second.
Need a bucket here. Long shot. Goes off the rim, and that's the end of the third quarter. Our score at the end of 3. It is South Medford 42, Benson 37. Benson actually won that quarter 14-12.
Be the color commentator this time, Dave. What's your thoughts?
What's my what?
What's your thoughts? You be the color commentator. I know you're supposed to follow the ball and I'm supposed to follow the action.
You know, you said what the problem is at halftime, and it's turnovers. And they still play Benson. Play turnover-free ball to fourth. They're going to get in this game and get close enough that they could win. Keep throwing the ball around the way like they're doing. They're not going to make it.
Well, you heard it from Dave's lips to God's ear. Book it.
I tell you what, they have Akpan frustrated.
They do.
She's gone from 24 points to 5.
That's what you got to do. You got to frustrate upperclassmen because you don't see that. Usually it's the upperclassmen bullying the freshmen, the sophomores. But right now, Benson is playing, at least in the third quarter, like they're the more seasoned veteran group.
And won that quarter. All right, we're underway in the fourth. We'll inbound the ball. South Medford. Need a bucket, get this game down to 2 or 3. Psychologically, it'll be a big boost for Benson. Oh, what a block. And you know, since
look at them. Both of them getting on them. This is what I love to see. This is great high school basketball. Both teams on the floor fighting for the 50-50. Both showing some mettle. Both of them want to win this game. This might just be a nice barn burner by the end. What you think, Dave?
In the last 2 minutes of this game, the player that's really stood out to me on a great effort is Talia McKelvey.
Man, Talia, let me tell you something. She's always been the Energizer Bunny. For as long as I've been there as a coach, coaching them.
Oh!
Coco Beasley with the big three. Oh, this is gonna make it real interesting.
6 in the game for Beasley. The lead is 2.
Another super freshman.
The lead was 10. It's now 2. And the Benson fans go wild. Pull-up jumper, that's going to be an air ball. It is. Beasley comes down with it. She's trapped in the corner.
Oh, smart play. Throws it off the leg.
Very smart play by Coco Beasley.
Rarely do you see a returning state championship team like South Medford get flustered like this. But this has been a big piece of this game right now.
A 3-point basket. No, it's not going to be. I was going to say could take the lead.
But you can live with that. She's being aggressive.
Oh, the ball stolen away. A breakaway from McKelvey up and in. We're tied. Another turnover for Medford. All that poise they had has disappeared.
I'm telling you, Benson has snatched all the momentum away from South Medford. They're playing with a lot of confidence. You can't give a young team like Benson a bunch of confidence because now they're starting to believe they can win this.
Another long shot, short, front iron. Akpan with the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Tries to get the ball off to one of the guards on the side and threw it out of bounds. I really like Akpan as a player, but watch her body language now. She is frustrated.
Yes.
42-42, 5:47 left in this one. Benson needs a bucket to take the first lead of the game.
Benson's real comfortable right now. Travel on London Dyke. The one thing that Benson actually doing defensively is that they're not gambling. They're playing it straight up.
Ball loose on the floor. Akban has it.
Timeout, South Medford.
Medford now. South Medford's taken 2 timeouts on balls loose on the floor.
30-second timeout.
Timeout. 42-42 here in the fourth. Benson's been down by as many as 12, recently just down by 10, and has fought back and evened this up. Beasley with a big three-pointer. Keelan Johnson's hit 2 3-pointers. I can't stress enough how much it meant for Talia McKelvey to come in and play that defense on Akban.
You know, belief is powerful, man. Like, you don't have to have incredible talent if you have incredible belief, and belief can take you pretty far. And right now, Benson, even though they lack experience, they're believing. And it's taken them pretty far, brought them from 12 down to tying up this game.
And you know what? In the last minute, I've seen South Medford players slip and fall down 3 times. That's what happened there. They're looking at the floor. Either there's something on their shoes or whatever, but 3 of their players, the point guard fell out here on the breakaway. That player just fell down on the baseline.
But again, man, right now, which is very uncharacteristic of South Medford, I haven't seen them frustrated in a long time. Here comes these traps.
In the corner, travel. Nope.
Yep.
Kendra Phillips checks in for Benson. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Dribbled the ball out of bounds, tipped out of bounds by Benson.
This is going to be an interesting matchup. Sarah Schmerbach against Sarah Massey, 2 of the top wing guards in the state going at each other. This is going to be a great matchup this last 4 minutes and 53 seconds. Pay attention to that matchup.
Akban in the lane, puts up a shot. Fouled, she'll go to the line. When she got the ball, she was about 3 feet from the basket in the lane and put it up. Fouled at the line.
That was a good foul, though. Make Akban earn this. You gotta make them earn it.
6 in the game for Akban. Second shot on the way. Got them both. 2-point lead for South Medford, 44-42. Benson has never led in this game. From the side, bounces around. Oh, I thought it was going to drop. South Medford Panthers with the ball. Down the lane, dishes off on the side. And stepped on the line. Stepped out of bounds, turnover.
Okay, a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers by South Medford.
Benson with the ball.
The issue now is can Benson take advantage of these turnovers? Interesting thing is you have 3 freshmen out there for Benson.
The shot, front iron, doesn't go. That's Phillips. Tipped around, the putback. That doesn't go. Rebound Benson. Putback by Massey.
Boy, I tell you, throughout the game when they needed important baskets, Marmara stepped up and answered the call.
Massey with
Talk about answering the call. Akman, that's what you can do to have a chance in games like this.
Easy bucket for Akman down the lane, puts that shot up. She's fouled. Now she's getting inside. Akman will go to the line. 46-44. Medford leads by 2. 3:07 left to go. Akman at the line. First shot doesn't go. That's the first free throw she's missed. Second shot coming up. 2-point lead, 46-44. On the way, missed both of them. She had been 3 of 3 from the line, missed both of those.
Here comes that trap.
And Benson wants to take a timeout.
This is an important possession for Benson right now. They got to get a score. Right now it seems like momentum is starting to slowly trend towards South Medford's way.
Well, at least Benson's not lost contact. They're just down 2.
Yep.
A bucket will get this back to even.
They've got to get a bucket out of this timeout.
Here in the second half, Beasley hit that 3-pointer. Johnson's hit 2 of them. Massey has 3 buckets. In fact, Massey has 12 in the game. Killen Johnson has 14 in the game. Everybody thought this game would be exciting, and it is.
I love to see the city represent the city, especially in a Christmas tournament that is in the city. It's good for PIO basketball. It's also good for girls basketball to play against the defending state champions, the South Medford Panthers. All right, let's see what we get here out of the timeout.
Benson with the ball. They can't leave Johnson open. She's been deadly. Massey, double team, trying to get the ball. And it's going to be jump ball. And possession is going to go to South Medford. Massey tried to dribble through the double team.
Yeah.
And
you got to pass out of that.
Smearbach dishes off in the corner. A breakaway, a steal and a breakaway. Beasley up and in.
Great steal by Kimura. Phillips, great steal. They needed that bad.
Another steal. Here we go, Benson. Chance to take the lead. In the
Great
corner
pass,
for
great
three.
shot.
Yes! Johnson hits her third three of the second half. Benson up by 3, 1:56 to go.
Big shot by Kellen Johnson.
Inside, Akpan lays it up and in.
Now Benson just got to play solid, take care of the ball.
Lead by 1. Underneath the shot of, oh my goodness.
Big shot by Kalia, great dive by Coco Beasley.
McKelvey hits a big bucket, 51-48. Banked it off the back. Akban trying to get free, stolen away. Another steal, here comes Beasley, puts it up and fouled. 3 steals for Beasley here in the last minute.
Benson is here to play. And I tell you, everything that South Medford has been doing to Benson, practically this whole night, this whole fourth quarter, Benson's been giving a taste to South Medicine, their own medicine.
Beasley at the line, shooting 2. Benson with a 3-point lead. First shot on the way, got it. Beasley's got 7 in the game, 6 in the second half.
Tell you, man, Beasley stepped up. Kamara Phillips has stepped up.
McKelvey
has stepped up. And it's Samira Massey, what can I say, just leading this group, refusing to lose.
The lead is 5.
Wow.
53-48.
A win of this magnitude would be humongous for this group.
Here in the fourth quarter, Benson has outscored South Medford 16-5.
Wow.
Actually, 16-6.
You saw, this group, they're young, they're talented, they need experience. This is the kind of experience they need. You knew they were going to be good. You could accelerate how good they could be by pulling off this monumental upset for this program. This is a signature win for Coach Precious Alex if she can pull this off.
Now Benson's going to put the pressure on the Panthers. Shot from way outside, no, doesn't go. Rebound inside for the Panthers with the ball. Send it back out on top. Baseline drive sealed up by Lackey, a steal ahead to Massey. Wasn't looking, it hit her in the back. Turnover to Medford. Air ball. Akman has the ball down low, kicks it out for 3. That doesn't go, tipped around inside. Benson has it. Ahead, Johnson puts up the shot. Massey gets the rebound. Put back, up and in. Lackey with the putback. The lead is 7. 55-48, 10 seconds to go.
Who saw this coming? Who saw this coming? I think a lot of people in this gym knew that they could play him tough, but they didn't think they was going to Benson would walk out with a victory.
Wow, 55-48. Benson leads by 7. 7 seconds to go. Panthers at the line, missed the first. There's going to be a celebration.
You talk about a shakeup in the OSAA rankings.
Got the second. 55-49, 7 seconds, and they're going to foul Beasley in the backcourt. Inbounds to Beasley, and she's fouled this time. Those inbound passes and fouls, though, they've taken 3 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
Now there's 4 seconds
Just
left.
got to take care of the ball, stay solid, finish the deal.
Wise move on Benson's part, letting those fouls happen. And, took 3 seconds off the clock. Lobbed inside, just going to stand and watch. There it is. Final score here at Franklin High School. Benson 55, South Medford 49. Benson outscored South Medford in the fourth quarter 18-7.
You know, when I think about Benson, if you had to ask me who was the unsung hero, I would say the team. Benson collectively, they got buckets from just about everybody. Everybody seemed like contributed that played tonight, did something. Dove for a loose ball, took a charge, made a layup, hit a big shot.
Big night for Coco Beasley, Talia McKelvey. Keelan Johnson was amazing in this game. She hit 5 threes in the game. Lackey with the big bucket at the end. Samara Massey with 12 points in the game. Everybody chipped in, and a win for the Benson Astros. 55-49 over South Medford.
What a game, what a game.
Let me take a look here at those final stats. Then I'll let Eric tell you some things that stick out to him, but here's the scoring individually. South Medford in the game. Schmierback with 20. Dylan Howe with 5. Appan with 13 and 7 rebounds. 9 for Jordan Barlow and Elise Richardson with 2. Turnovers, by the way, wound up the final on turnovers was 27-21. Benson had more turnovers. Here's the individual scoring for the Benson Astros, I'm sorry. Beasley with 8. Johnson with 17, including 5 threes. Dighton with did not score. 11 for Lackey, 12 for Massey, 2 for Young. Phillips with 3, and McKelvey with 2. Final shooting in the game. Field goal percentage, Benson 47, South Medford 35. Listen to this, 3-point shooting percentage for Benson. They were 6 of 18, 33%. South Medford, they were 1 of 14, that's 7%.
You know, Kellen Johnson accounts for, what, 5 of those threes? Maybe
5.
5 of those threes. And you got to remember, at the end of the first half, South Medford had 7 turnovers. Benson had, 19. End of the game, Benson had 27 turnovers. South Medford had 21. So we're saying 14 turnovers in the second half by South Medford and only 7 by Benson. That was, this is a possessions game. And this is a confidence game. And it's a belief game. And the more possessions that Benson got, and the more they converted on those possessions, they began to believe. And once they started to believe, they took all the momentum away from South Medford and had them playing frustrated.
You've pointed out many times this is a young Benson team, and to play that poised in the last 8 minutes of the game, that was impressive.
I am so proud of this group. I know I'm supposed to stay even. and non-partisan. But man, I got to give it to them. Like, this is a new era for Benson girls basketball. They've got a great young core, and they really stepped up and won a big game. Like, this is a signature game that they can build on moving forward.
All right, we've got a 30-minute break before the start of the next game. We get a chance to go down to the hospitality room.
Let's go get some cookies. Huh? Hey.
Eric wants to get some cookies. All right, got some people we want to thank. Want to thank Franklin High School for their hospitality, Pacific Office Automation for this great tournament, the Holiday Classic. We've want to thank our sponsors, Qdoba Mexican Eats, with locations across Oregon and parts of Washington. They proudly support this tournament, the Holiday Classic. Fuel your next event with fresh and flavorful catering options. Some of the contributors to the tournament: Amalfi's, Rudy's Pizza, Human Bean, Voodoo Donut, NoHo's Hawaiian Cafe, Ingalina's, and Qdoba. I want to thank our crew on this game: Alva, our engineer, Deshaun Montgomery, our camera, my broadcast partner, a very elated Eric Knox right now, coached Benson last year, lost to South Medford in the playoff game, now gets to call a game that Techman come back and avenge that loss.
Hey, we'll take it. You know, I would have loved to see it happen last end of the winter, start of the spring at the state tournament in Childs. But, it didn't happen in the finals, but it happened here. And I'm just so proud of the way they played it and performed today,
Well, now what's going to happen? Benson is going to play for the Platinum Division Championship. They're going to play the winner of this next game we have coming up, Bishop O'Dowd and Tualatin. South Medford will play for third place tomorrow. So I think that they probably were expecting to finish at the highest, and rightfully so. And now they'll play for third place. I'm Dave Hall. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for the start of the second semifinal game in the Platinum bracket. Our final score here in a big, big win for the Benson Astros. The final score, Benson 55, South Medford 48. We'll be back.